Good morning, everyone. Today we are going on a boat excursion, although the weather doesn't look like it's going to work out so great. It's not sunny out, possibly rain. This is outside my window. And you can see, looks a little overcast out there. But so anyway, I wanted to show you guys the B&B that I rented, and it is an amazing B&B. 104 US dollars. It cost me for 3 nights. Amazing deal. It came with a complimentary bottle of wine and a bottle of water that I just finished. And it is called the San Martino rooms in PULA, Croatia. But it's amazing. It's 2 single beds, but really a big bed. Don't mind my backpack there. I'm only sleeping on one side, my laptop. And it has a closet. I hand washed some clothes, so don't pay attention. And so this is the bathroom, and the bathroom is absolutely amazing. The shower is bigger than most European showers, and it comes with soap, body soap, and shampoo in one. But this here, I thought was really cool. You just push this little button, and the whole thing lights up. I thought that was pretty neat. And it also has a hair dryer, which I don't need the hair dryer. But it's an amazing place. The people that run it are absolutely amazing, nice people. There's also a kitchen, which I'll show you some of it when I leave to go out. But there's also a kitchen, so if you wanted to, you could buy food, put it in your refrigerator in your room, and then take it over there and cook it. Or there's also a refrigerator in the kitchen, and you would just put your stuff in there and put your name on it or whatnot. I think there's 5 or 6 rooms they have for this place, but absolutely amazing deal. So there's the kitchen. They offer street maps. There's pamphlets of things to do out there. The owner was or the person who runs it was very gracious with me and told me like all different kinds of things about PULA and what to go, where to do. They also showcase some local Croatian artists who draw these drawings, and then they put them in their rooms. And I don't know if you can, I can't really understand the name, but because I asked her about that, because there's a few of them out in the hallway as well. It comes with a ginormous, or big, flat screen TV. It's also a smart TV, so you can cast your YouTube or whatever when you can watch this video on on that TV. It also comes with coffee, tea. So it's an amazing place for $104, and the decor and everything is just amazing. The bed's super comfortable. The only thing is the Wi-Fi is a little shoddy at times. It was a little frustrating last night trying to do some work online, and it just kept going out every 30 minutes, but that's to be expected over in Europe. Unfortunately, I've been traveling now for almost 3 months, and I can probably count on one hand how many times I've had really good internet that it was so good I didn't want to leave. so good Wi-Fi. But anyway, we're gonna get out of here and we're gonna walk down to the marina. The boat leaves at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna get there around 8:30 or 8:40, and get on the boat and be ready to go. So I'll see you guys then. showed you guys it's a park that's dedicated to important people in the history of Croatia. But I thought I'd show you guys the pamphlet of what we're doing today. So I don't know, it might be backwards. But anyway, it's on a boat called the Melissa, which is just down here to my left a little bit. And basically this goes from PULA to Rovine to, and I'm sure I'm going to mess some of these names up, but Versar, Limfjord, Brugine, and Perek. And they're all different little island, I'm sorry, not islands, but they're different little cities along the peninsula of Istria. Rovine, I always say it wrong, and the locals here always joke around with me, but anyway, I almost went and stayed there instead of coming to PULA, and I decided to come to PULA, and I'm very excited that I came to PULA, but everyone in PULA talks about Rovine. So with this trip, it's about 40 euro or about 47 US. It takes me to all of those towns, including Rovine, and I get to stay for 3 hours and explore Rovine. And then it also includes meal, fish, meat, or vegetarian, and all you can drink wine, sodas, coffee, tea, etc. So it was a pretty good deal, and it starts at 9 a.m. They leave at 9 a.m. until 6 p.m. and I am super early. It's about 8:15 in the morning. So I think I'm gonna go to the, I had my apple, and so I think I'm gonna go to, there's a pond down here, or bakery, and I'll get something there and get a coffee, and then stroll down to Melissa, which is literally right down there. So it took me, from my B&B to here, it was about a 5-minute walk. It's not very far at all, but that B&B is amazing. So if you guys come to PULA, make sure you check that out. All right, so I just stopped at that bakery, and I got this thing, which is apparently called a cheese burek. So it's filled with cheese. It was only 11 kuna, which US dollars is about $1.50 or $1.75, and it's huge. Okay. It's like a thin dough filled with some sort of ricotta cheese or something. Not bad. I got a cappuccino too. And she recommended some other sort of pastry filled with jelly for something sweet, she said, for the day. All total, I think it cost about 21 kuna for the pastry, the cappuccino I got, which is roughly around $4, a little over $4 in US. So awesome. And Melissa is right down there, the boat. And you see all the seagulls. That's because the boats just came in with all of the fresh squid caught for the day. And I've been eating a lot of squid while I'm here. But it's caught fresh, and I see them come in every day that I've been down here with their big crates of squid. So can't get any fresher than that. All right, guys, I'm gonna enjoy this cheese burek. I'll get back to you on the boat.
I going to be? I feel sick. And sure that this will never live. This trap will never lapse.
So made it to the port town of Sar, Croatia, VSAR. Not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm not sure what to explore here. I have about an hour and a half till the boat leaves, and my boat is over in that direction. This little marina, they have a little like water park out there, a little blow up water park. And it's sprinkling rain right now, so it's kind of putting a damper on everything. Looks like this might be a restaurant and maybe a resort. There's a hotel resort with a pool that nobody's using because it's raining out. Figures the one day I'm in Croatia and it decides to rain. But let's see what we can find here. Talk to you soon. After reading that sign, I went to PULA at the wrong time, but PULA is still beautiful. But I would have loved to have been in the arena that I was in the other day and see the gladiator games. Basically, in the video that I uploaded a few days ago with the gladiators fighting in the plaza, it's on a bigger spectacle in the arena in PULA starting on June 10th, I think it said. So that would have been amazing to see. So that is your rocky Croatian beach. Wow, this thing's a little slippery, actually. So yeah, you go down those little ladders back there to go out into the water and go swim around all of the rocks and everything else. You almost definitely need some water socks. Because to step on those rocks, you cut your feet up. But the water does look beautiful. Unfortunately, I guess we were going to be able to swim, or supposed to be able to swim on this excursion. I was unaware of that, so I didn't bring a swimsuit or anything. And the weather's really not working very well for the swimming thing anyway, although it's somewhat warm. I mean, I have my light jacket on. It's somewhat warm, but hopefully it clears up. I guess they said it's supposed to clear up later this afternoon. This is just beautiful. There's so many islands out here around Croatia, and this is around the Istrian Peninsula. And there's even more islands the further south you go, which unfortunately I won't be going that south in Croatia, but on your way to Split, Croatia, there's a million different islands out there. And then down from Split. Another popular destination in Croatia is Dubrovnik. Dubrovnik. I was taught how to say that last night. Dubrovnik. So Split and Dubrovnik are the two most popular places to go in Croatia when people go on holiday. PULA is still a destination, but more so for the local people. But I have heard and seen and spoke to a few Americans that were in PULA, and so that's nice. PULA has a lot to offer, as you guys have seen already. And this trip here is nice because I get to see 3 or 4 other towns in Croatia that I would have not been able to see otherwise. So that's nice. So I'm just kind of out walking around. I don't really know what I am going to find. Apparently there's a castle around here, world famous attraction, it says. Castleberg Castello, or Castillo. That says Slovenia, so it must be in Slovenia, where I was a week ago, in Koper, Slovenia. There's a lot to see around Koper. Most of it you have to take a bus or rent a car from where I was. But unfortunately the weather didn't cooperate with me there, and I had a few days of thunderstorms and rain and lightning. So, old baby crab running along there. And it looks like there's a sandy beach out there. But these rock formations are just really cool. And you can see some crustaceans down there. So here's another spot where you can go into the water and go swim, which is pretty slick actually. But the water looks amazing. And there's little islands like that scattered out all over the place. And this is where we came in, and down around that way. So there's a lot of little islands and little island rocky beach. Now I'm going to walk over to the city. I have about an hour or so left, so we'll walk around the bay here to the city, see how far we can get. But this is a beautiful little seaside town so far, and it has some nice resorts here, it looks like. I'm sure it's still expensive, but I'm sure there's also some B&Bs and some Airbnbs and things like that here too. So it looks really beautiful so far. So let's keep exploring. It's gonna be a crazy day. Is a homemade Istrian Peninsula beer. That's really good. It's a light beer. They have a light, red, and a dark. And the guy recommended to me the light beer, and so I have light beer. It was pretty good. It's kind of funny. It has beer written in different languages. Livo beer in Germany, B-I-E-R. Beer in American, B-E-E-R, or in English. Bira and cerveza. So it was kind of fun walking around there a little bit, and we're going to be taking off here shortly to go explore a few other places, and Rovinj is one of them that I'm excited to go see. And it's, like I said before, it's a place that I almost stopped at instead of going to PULA, but I'm very glad I went to PULA. So we'll continue this journey. This may be a long video today. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. So there's a walking tour from the boat, but the majority of the people on the boat are German, and so therefore he is speaking mostly in German, and unfortunately I know very little German, so I don't know where this goes. Oh. It's like apartments. So basically, I'm not going to follow them because I don't really know what he's saying or what he's talking about. So I am going to continue on my own way to see what I can find. Oh, and by the way, I don't think I told you guys I'm in Ravinha.